by coaching. I'm streaming. Alrighty, welcome back to Jungle. We're going to be playing Bel'veth versus Lee Sin. Every day of your life you want to invade. Hello, Lee Sin. Oh, it's too bad you got charmed. That's Andy's dead. Oh, I'm going to put my ward right there. And we'll just wait right here. Usually we have to do kind of a world tour. Usually you have to go... Your default path that you want to take into the enemy jungle isn't from here to there. That doesn't work. The enemy sees you coming. You want to go through this top lane tri-brush, and then this bush, that bush, and then flank around into the raptor bush. And then you'll be in a good position to invade. I can start his raptors, or I can auto Q, auto Q, auto Q. That's pretty good damage. Q, auto, close. Use that health potion at the start. And now we'll start these bad boys up. This Bel'veth, we have 4 abilities level 1s, so that makes us pretty, and his laner dies, naturally. Naturally, they always do. What's up with that? Even when I'm playing jungle, if I get invaded, my laners always die. What's up with that? We take those raptors. We didn't get a kill, and he might be trying to answer with my red side, so what we're going to do is reset. Reset and get to my red buff. Find this guy, Bard. Let's get a control word for now. And we're going to save a point in our ability until we see for sure Mr. Lee Sin's going to our red side or not. Looks like he's not, and that's fine, because then I can do my red, my Krugs, and get level 3. And we'll be in business once again. Blast Cone, any noobs? Oh, that's too bad, Lee Sin. Took my red buff, and then finishes the Krugs, but check it out, he's like 2 HP. He knows he's cruising for a bruise in here. Q, flash W. Q. Auto, Q. This is not what we wanted now, is it? This is not what we wanted at all. That Maokai bump really ruined my day. Ruh-roh. Well, back to the Krugs. I need to get level 3 now. Enough goofing around. Yeah, you need help? That's too bad, Ezreal. You should consider that before you did nothing during the play, and then are super diveable. Enjoy. Want to keep up the tempo, and the way that we do that is get level 3 and then try to fight again. Luckily I can do that with Krugs and then Raptors. I'm going to pull these camps super hard so we utilize the healing from the jungle pet itself. And then luckily with Bel'veth's Q, you kind of one-shot the camp. So now that we have our E, we have some healing, some damage reduction on that bad boy. And into the river. Any noobs in here? Any noobs at all? I'll kill you. Alrighty, no noobs. I'll just do the scuttle crab. That's fine. AE deals more damage when the target is low, and now... Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. That's my allies dying, not an actual play. Now I'm going to cross through mid. Suppose I kill Mr. Victor. It's going to take me a while. Q, auto, Q, Q, auto, Q, auto, W, auto, Q, auto, E. It's not going to kill him, but we want to deal as much damage as possible, so that he's in a worse position if the play persists. Why are all my allies 2 HP? That's the question. That's a question that we don't have answers to yet. Back to Lee Sin's Raptors here. I'm going to pull these out so he doesn't have a blanket Q onto them. Alrighty. And now we want to get level 5. That's the real trick. My laners are surprisingly difficult to work with here. But it is what it is. But we don't want to persist the play because we're level 3. These laners are going to be level 5. And we don't want to fight them. They go back to farm my camps. Now it's up to the Lee Sin to do something. But he's going to be behind by default because he doesn't have as many camps to farm. And then once we find each other again, we'll be stronger than him. So that's the opener for Bel'veth. Get the invade off, and then a little bit of the sequence and how it can play out. Usually we get a kill or two, but outstanding circumstances here. Or at least I didn't die bot side, huh? And then once you're done with those plays, you want to farm these camps, and then get a reset off. And then the fighting turn commences. If you keep fighting too much, then it all falls apart. And then same deal if you don't fight enough. So that's the fun part of Bel'veth's jungle pathing. For Bel'veth's kit here, the passive gives us stacking attack speed as we kill stuff. The Q is this directional dash that deals damage. Make sure that you land the damage with it. Okay, let's reset. Make sure you land the damage with that bad boy. Too often I see people just dashing to get in range of the target and not actually dealing the damage with it. The W knocks up the target and resets the dash in that direction if you land the W. And then the E applies a bunch of hits, gives you lifesteal, damage reduction, and deals more damage when the target is low. So that's going to be our finisher move. We want to land as many Qs as possible, knock them up with the W, and then finish them with the E. Go ahead and save our W for the small Krugs. Alrighty, we're level 5. I can do a small gank bot side. I'm level 5, even though I don't have items, it's still okay. Need the enemy to go in, probably. Nice, Maokai's going in. Q! Q, W! Okay. I'll be taking that. That's what I like about the E as well. It helps you secure the kill. This was warded, but no harm. No harm in just showing up. Gonna be going for the Kraken Slayer first. Recurve bow, Rectrix, longsword, control horde, and sweeper to the top side. Recurve bow gives us our damage, that attack speed and on-hit damage. The on-hits damage applies on the Qs as well and the E, so that's why we'll be building a lot of these on-hit items. And then the Rectrix giving us movement speed, so it's basically like a longsword and boots. Very, very strong item for Bel'veth in the early game here. Whoa! Kill this guy! So now we're on a pretty good spot where we're very strong, and if the enemy makes a mistake, we can punish it. Mr. Vladimir just used his pool, so we're going to try to punish that. And he's walking away. Wonder if he saw me. Q. Damn it. QW. Q. Auto E. Nuke down. Never hurts to try. Never hurts to try. I really think that he saw me, but whatever. Alrighty, the Void Grubs will be coming up pretty soon here. The Dragon is the least of our concerns. They took that bad boy, we do not care. Whoa, there we go. We got level 6. That will give us our ulti. Run, Tito. Hahaha. You, Lee Sin, try for the kill, I dare ya. Shmoving, Q. Lee Sin, come on. Q, auto E. It's good enough for me. Won't be killing the victor, that's for sure. Now, Lee Sin, we have a question. Do you want to return to your camps? And he says, no, I want to live. I want to live. I'm going to start up these Void Grubs. Lee Sin's recon. We've got to make use of that time. Quick. Ari, please. What the fuck? Hello? Void Grubs are going to give us the empowered form. The empowered form gives us movement speed. Yeah, it doesn't give us allies now, does it? Gives us movement speed, on-hit damage, and then HP. We'll be going back to those Void Grubs. Boy, my teammates are bad this game. And Void Grubs are very nice for Bel'veth because eventually we're going to try to really slime the game away, especially with losing allies here. And not have any sort of finesse through the whole process here. We either beat the enemy into submission or die trying. With Void Grubs giving you the extra damage to the turrets. W. Nice. Got all 3 of them. Danger, danger, danger. How about you just ult at the target, Ari? The job is done, and I need to farm. That ult took too long because of my lanes. Mainly my mid lane. Just straight up sucks. Kill this guy. Ari, do something challenge. Not going to reset until I have that full Kraken, so it was pretty good for Lee Sin to take that red buff and my Raptors here. We're level 7, so we might as well gank, honestly. Sucks that that's warded, huh? We can go this way, and then eventually we can kill this Maokai. Q, 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 W, Q, auto E. Bong. They recently buffed Bel'veth's ulti, so you have more range on that. This is another part of the empowered form. We spawn the funny minions. Honestly, this will probably get the wave in. But I still need more gold. Lee Sin has to die for this. Q, auto, Q, W. What is this guy thinking? E. Don't mind if I do. Holy shit. Back to base. Got a Kraken Slayer. Listen, it's skill-based matchmaking at the end of the day. Kraken Slayer, Control Ward. Yeah, should I just wait for boots? Let's just wait for boots. Kraken Slayer gives us a lot of the early game power, so much of what we do is fight the bad guy, kill them, and then go clear the camps. Kraken Slayer speeds up the whole process there, giving us AD attack speed, movement speed, and then extra damage every 3 autos. Where our E applies 1.5 billion autos per second. We get a lot of damage from the Kraken Slayer with that. And then in general, the Kraken is like more burst damage. Lee Sin takes his second dragon. Go ahead, go ahead. We'll be taking your camps, big man. Whoa, rest in peace down there. Well, at least I already traded 1 for 1. I can't really force an attack onto the Vladimir, so I'll continue farming. There's his pull, so he's dead now. Q, auto. Q, auto. Auto, W. Q, auto. Nice dodges, but you're dead. Goes in the second that I show up. Amazing. He is a top laner after all. Try to get Lee Sin's red buff. Took one of my camps. We're gonna make him pay. The lanes are in such weird spots here. Mr. Victor, I love you. He's not walking up at all. Back to the camps. Whenever you show up for a gank, don't wait longer than that. It's like legit, just do it and leave. Victor walked to the right, suppose he lives. Because now we're back to the camps. 83 CS to Lee Sin 60, but we have a full clear ahead of us as well. And we really want to maintain this XP lead. Bel'veth is a carry champion at the end of the day, and you gotta farm like it. If you're not farming enough, well, life sucks. Once we enter the mid game, then we can get crazy. Just gonna keep farming. Victor's not hitting the turret. No gank. No gank. Don't waste time, Bob. Don't do it. Maybe he'll... Don't. Looking at the tab screen here, Kalista and Victor are definitely their stronger carries. Victor's a level above me, and then Kalista's even in levels, which is pretty bad. It's not what you want to see. Oh, we have... This is an even fight, actually. This isn't even hard winning. Sapling in that bush. Seems more coordinated. I could probably just engage on them there, but they're not. Do Ninja Tabby and then a longsword to the top side. The Rift Herald's coming up, and this is a big spike for me. The Rift Herald will give us our empowered form again. We've maintained this empowered form the entire time. But then with the Rift Herald plus the Void Grubs, then we can... If we win one play, then we can push super hard. I take damage challenge here. Okay. Kill this guy. Q. Auto. Q. Auto. Auto. Q. Auto. Bong. Myth me. Oh, E. We're good. We're good. Take it, Lee Sin. QW. Auto. Let's not get kicked in the fucking head right here. We're gonna go to the Rift Herald now. These guys are low, but up to them to do something with it. Nice. Vladimir doesn't have a clue, does he? He's a top laner. Yeah, you don't even have to kill him in the place sometime to earn the objective. We got them chunked, and then since I'm really on it, really playing for this, just boom, this thing's already dead. Oh! Keep moving. Auto. Auto Q. Auto smite. Nice. Bong. It was just a Maokai. And then back to the camps. You know the deal. The ramping process has begun. I'm level 10 to level 9, and that's just going to keep getting worse and worse for Lee Sin. I'm gonna clear too fast. He can't compete. It's up to them to make a play in the meantime, but like, I don't think they have the juice, Bob. I don't think they got the guts. Level 10, so our Q is maxed, and the next ability will be our E. Level 13 with 2 items is basically when we're fully spiking here. When we have another point in our E, or when we have our E maxed. What's nice about this too, as we're farming, it lets us show up to the fight second. In the mid game, you always want to go in second as Bel'veth. Do not go in first. Do not. Camps are done. Let's go party. Into the river. Oh, nice one. QW. Auto. Auto. And then we just wail on this guy with some autos for a while. Q. Auto E. Bong. And that Maokai is all alone for some reason. Ha! They're running for the hills. It's just a Teemo and a Bard. Nice. This is a good fight for us. Q. Q flash W. Q auto 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 Q E. Bong. Drop that Rift Herald mid, baby. Yes. Oh, it's gonna be such a good push. We have a minion wave too. This minion wave will give me more funny minions. No, it actually crashed. It loses HP whenever it crashes, but oh well. Push, 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 push. It's a Vladimir, guys. Who cares? Kill the Lee Sin. Lee Sin, I love you. Oh, that's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. Alrighty, job's done. Let's get this Scuttle Crab and then get a reset. This fight sucks. See, where their whole team's there, and then like the Maokai can just CC me if I ever go in. We are straight up not doing that. The fights where your allies are dying are not important. You only want to be involved in the fights in which you're progressing the game state. And that's not going to be helping your allies, defending. It's not going to be any of that shit. Tiamat Phage Dagger to the top side. Building to the Stridebreaker next. It's going to be our Bruiser item for the mid game. As we enter the mid game, we're going to have to start taking damage, but we should be stronger and tankier than the enemy because of our levels. And then because of our items. Mr. Vladimir, I love you. Q, auto, auto, T-Mat, auto, 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 Q. This fella's gonna be too fast. All we got is Ghost. Sorry, sorry, bye-bye. Back to the camps. The Adacon's coming up on the bot side, and that will be the next objective to play for, so let's farm towards it. Exactly what I was looking to do. I was trying to get the Tiamat on both of them, but oh well. 150 CS to Lee Sin's 97. Yep. I don't think you winning the game, brother. My team's pretty far up the map, but that's fine. Until a fight has literally started, I'm not going. Okay. These guys are going way too deep. Now the enemy has spent ability, so I can get in there. On to Callista. Auto, auto, Q, auto, auto, T-Mac, Q, W, Q, auto, 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 Q, auto, auto, E. Bong. Job's done. Noobs are down. So that's the idea in these mid-game fights, man. Wait for them to start and show up and clean up. If you start the fights yourself, well, you're gonna look like Bard. Let's take the Adacon. Wow, it's gonna give us so much XP in these mid-game fights. The Fights themselves give us XP. We just took a lot of his camps, and now we get the Adicon after a full clear. Yep. Good luck to the enemy. Ong. One scuttle crab, please. Bye-bye. Go ahead and fight me, guys. Miss me. Oh. Q, E, W. Auto, auto, Q. Auto, auto, Q. And white boy move. We don't kill them. Oh, Teemo is hitting Callista, I see. They'll wipe them right here. It's fine. If I got one reset, though, I'd get the ulti, and then I'm in business. We get the ulti, we get the Triumph, and they're dead. Alrighty, well, that's quite a bit of magic damage on their team. We'll just go for that Wits End next. Stride Breaker, Armored Advanced, Negatron Cloak. We're so tanky. Stride Breaker giving us 80 attack speed HP, and the active slows the enemy, which is OP. And then the Armored Advanced giving us tankiness, that physical damage shield, as well as more armor, and then more magic resist with this. So we get a lot of HP from the Stride Breaker, and just in general our levels. When we get that empowered form, we get more HP, and then we get the resistances this way, with the boots, and then eventually the Wits End, or the Death Stance as our third item. Alrighty, Dragon is up, B there, B square. My ADC's dead, but oh well. I'm level 14, enemy Lee Sin is level 11. Mr. Victor, I love you. Q, 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 stride. Auto, 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 W. Q, auto, auto, auto. Q, auto, auto, E. Sortie. Sortie. I can sustain off the camps. I'm alive and breathing. I'm right-clicking the camp. It's not really about the dragon. It's about winning the fight here. Sweeper. Ari, we love you. Phew. Ha, they're all running. Bong. Try to find them. Q, sweeper. Oh, come on, they warded. Noob spotted. Q, W. No, auto, auto. Q, I'm so dead. Charm. W. Well, they always get the cleanup, so you can't be too mad. As we're in the mid-game here, we can press in for those attacks if they work out. Nice. If not, maybe the allies clean up. And then at the very least, even if they didn't work out, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay, because we have the XP lead. Callista has some real items, though. Who knew? Bork. Terminus. Rageblade. So where I didn't land a lot of my damage on her, it actually matters. You know, versus Vladimir and Lee Sin. Alrighty, Baron will be the next objective for us. It's all about the purple ones on the top side, huh? So, let's go ahead and do these blue side camps, then we'll fight for that bad boy. My team actually fighting here? Yeah, they are. We should skip the camps for sure if my team's actually fighting. There goes Tito. Nice, that's one. Eventually. Q, flash, E. Waiting, W. Q stride, auto. Nice. Bong. Immediately flash E that Callista where she's low. We're going to finish that kill. And then that kills their ADC and sets us up for that Baron. Very nice. All I need is one other person to help me do the Baron here. Let's let Bard tank it. Whoever's tanking Baron deals half damage. Well, my team doesn't know that. Smite. Boom. Just reset. We got the wits in. We got our level up, and now we want to push. You don't want to farm with the Baron buff. With the Baron buff, it is time to push a side lane, okay? So we're going all the way to the top lane. We'll give everyone the blue buff and then I can spawn my funny minions, as well as having a push as a jungler, which is pretty crazy. And then as a fight would happen mid or something, I could rotate to it. Mr. Vladimir, I love you. We got the Wits in too, that gives us magic resist and magic damage on hit. Vladimir's about to feel it. Q. Beep 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 beep. Q. Beep 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 beep. Q. Beep beep. Q. E. Noob down. Bard, quit taking my kills. We have so much attack speed now. Look at the little guys go. Can use that E just to push a little faster. Because as we push, it's all about this turret damage, not actually hitting the champion. You can go on me if you want, Maokai. I'll be right here. Well played. Well, that's their ulti. Inhib down, job's done. Phew. Missed me. Job's done. Enemy team, you're running out of time. Don't want to auto-attack this turret. It's up to the range champions to do all that. Just going to play on the sides here. Use the Baron buff on the minion wave. Pull the enemy team towards me and then perpetually run away. They can't deal with this move because I have too much movement speed. Too much out of combat movement speed, and we have these dashes backwards. It's so OP. You just have to play a very smart split here. Nice. My team gets the bot inhib, and now it's just a matter of time. Just let the minions do the work here. And as the enemy all ends down there, we push the turret up here. Yes. QW. Bop, 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 bop. Use the E against that Lee Sin kick. The team's getting enough work done, but I'm just going to end the game. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, GG. Final score 7-2-12. Kraken dealing 2,700. GG. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, click the join button to support the channel, get access to videos sooner, and check out the Patreon for the jungle tier list. Bye-bye.
You can learn more about the sequences to play out after your 3-camp gank and more with the jungle pathing cheat sheet below. Check it out. 3-camp gank. And then
Tier list, coaching VODs, guides, and more on the Patreon. Check it out. Click on it.